Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ruturaj Dubey, B&M College, Badaya. Today we will discuss about ideal and real gases. Ideal gases. The gases which follow these two conditions will be considered as ideal gas. First, there should be no intermolecular interactions between the molecules of the gas. Then it should be considered within the parameters of ideal gas. What is the meaning of no intermolecular interactions? It is like dipole-dipole interaction or polar interaction or any kind of van der Waals interaction. There should be complete absence of intermolecular interactions. Condition number 2. Gas molecules volume should be negligible in comparison to the volume of whole gas. If a gas follows these two conditions, then the ideal gas equation will be PV is equal to nRT, where P is pressure of the gas, V is the volume of the gas, and number of moles of the gas, R is gas constant, T is temperature in Kelvin. Now, real gases. Actually, the real gases are the gases who does not behave ideally. Ideally means does not follow the ideal gas conditions, these two conditions. Still, at high temperature and low pressure, real gases behave like ideal gases. Means at this condition, it is possible that real gases behave like ideal gases. Means it will follow this gas equation, PV is equal to nRT. But in the case of real gas, the gas equation will be P plus A within bracket N over V square bracket multiplied by V minus NB is equal to nRT, where P is the actual pressure and V is the actual volume, while AN square upon V square, here this term is considered as corrections for intermolecular attractions, and this term NB is considered as correction for molecular volume. This equation is called van der Waals equation for real gas. Now let us take an example and try to understand these two equations. Calculate the pressure exerted by 0.3 mole of acetic acid in a 2 liter container at 40 degrees centigrade using, first question, the ideal gas law, second, van der Waals equation. As we know, for ideal gas, PV is equal to nRT. What we have to calculate is pressure, means we have to calculate P. Now what we have, N is equal to 0.3 mole. Here value of N is given. What is V? V is equal to 2 liter. Here you can see 2 liter. It means for this equation V is also given. Now R is gas constant. We know its value is 0.08206, and T is also given here in the form of degree centigrade, 40 degrees centigrade. When we will convert it to in Kelvin, 273 plus 40 is equal to 313 Kelvin. So if we put these values in this equation, we will calculate the value of P, means pressure exerted using ideal gas law. Now van der Waals. Now in the second part of the question, we have to calculate the pressure again in the form of van der Waals equation. So this is the van der Waals equation. Here we know the value of nRT and the value of V. Now in this question we also see that we have the value of A and B. We should put value of A and B here, and for N is equal to also given 0.3 mole. So after putting these values in this equation, we can calculate the value of P using Van-der-Waals equation. Solve it on your own and see the magic. That's all for now. We will discuss another topic on another day. Thank you.